Hi, first graders. Today is Monday, June 1st, and we have a very exciting day of learning ahead of us. Today is special because last week we wrapped up our science unit on weather, and today we get to begin our brand new unit in social studies. Today we will begin lesson 1, and we will learn about needs, wants, and scarcity. We will be answering the following question. How does scarcity affect decision making? And we will be learning the following vocabulary words: scarcity, goods, and services. Let's get started. Let's begin our lesson by looking at the picture I've included in the slide. I bet you all recognize this picture. And I'm sure you all love visiting the toy store. That's right, this is a picture of a toy store. Now, I want you to imagine this. Imagine that you are at a toy store with your own money to spend, and you get to choose one of two toys. You can choose a toy that is expensive, or you can choose one that does not cost much money. If you choose the toy that costs less money, you will have money left over for candy. But if you choose the more expensive toy, you will not have any money left over. So, first graders, here's what I want you to think about. What would you choose to do and why? Would you choose the more expensive toy and have no money left over? Or would you choose the less expensive toy and have extra money for candy? Take a second to think about that. Pause the video if you need more time. A lot of you may have chosen to pick the less expensive toy so that you may have money left over for candy. Seems like a smart choice because not only would you get a brand new toy, but you would also have money to buy another item, candy. Is that the choice you made? Let's keep going. Now, first grade, imagine that you are at that same toy store. You have your own money, but you realize that there are only 3 of those expensive toys left in the entire store. In fact, all of the stores are running out of them, and they might even raise the price. There's only 3 left. But if you get the less expensive toy, you get to get candy too. But there are only 3 of those expensive toys left. And if you don't buy it now, the price may go up. How would you feel about your choices now? Would you change them? Why? Take some time to think. Some of you may have chosen to change your mind, knowing that there are only 3 of those expensive toys left. Why is that? Would you rather buy the expensive toy because there's not many left? Let's learn more. Let's go over the vocabulary words. Let's start with scarcity. Scarcity is when there is not enough of something to satisfy everyone's needs and wants. Kind of like those expensive toys we were talking about. There were only 3 left in the whole store. That means they were scarce. Goods are items you need or want. that you can touch and hold, like a toy or a book. Services are an action or job that someone gets paid to do for you, like when you go to the barber to get your hair cut. Here are some examples of goods and services. Take a look at the box on the top. These are examples of goods. Books, toilet paper, groceries, toothpaste, and toys are all examples of goods. These are things that we may need or want that we can touch and hold. Take a look at the box at the bottom. These are examples of services. Some examples are a waiter bringing you your food at your favorite restaurant, a plumber fixing your leaks, or a barber giving you a haircut. These are all examples of services. When goods become scarce, we might make different choices. People may have to choose some things and give up others, just like our toy example. At first, you may have chosen to go for the less expensive toy so that you may have money left over for candy. But when you learned that there were only 3 of those expensive toys left in the store, you may have changed your mind and decided to buy the expensive toy because there were not many left. They were scarce. A new ice cream shop just opened. Everyone wants to go. The line is long and the wait is over 2 hours. There are other places with this service, but this one is the best. The line at the best ice cream shop is too long. Sometimes people may want the same services as others. This ice cream shop is in high demand. That means a lot of people want it. This can make the service hard to find or scarce. So, let's go over what we've learned today. We learned that scarcity is when there is not enough of something to satisfy everyone's needs and wants. Just like that very long line at the ice cream store. The wait is 2 hours long because so many people want that ice cream. That means that the ice cream at this ice cream shop is scarce. Or the toys at the toy store. There were only 3 expensive toys left. That means that toy was scarce. We also learned about goods. Goods are items that you want or need that you can touch and hold, like books and toys. Services are jobs that someone gets paid to do for you, like when a barber cuts your hair or a plumber fixes your leaks. So, how does scarcity affect decision making? We learned that although many of us may have chosen to buy the less expensive toy at the toy store so that we have money left over for candy, we may have changed our mind when we learned that the expensive toy was scarce because there were not enough of them. When we know that there is not enough of a good, we are more likely to buy them. Yes, just like some of us may changed our mind and decided to use our money to buy the more expensive toy when we found out that there were only 3 left. Here's your independent work for today. Number 1. Which of the items below is a need and which is a want? Number 2. You are shopping for school clothes but see the iPad is on sale. Which do you buy? And number 3. Which of the pictures shows a good and which one shows a service? Answer these questions on a piece of paper or in your notebook and be sure to upload your responses to share with your teachers. Have fun, first grade. See you all tomorrow.